Hello ladies and welcome back to It's Time for Tea. My name is Princess Nay and this is my femininity journey that I decided to share with you. Before I get started, I would love to talk about my own brand in the description bar that you can find called 𝒉𝒐𝒏𝒄𝒆𝒔𝒔, where we have feminine dresses and accessories that makes any woman across the globe appear softer and more classy. Okay, ladies, so now let's get started. So in the year 2016, Ciara graced Instagram with the perfect example of what it means to fully level up with a high-value rich man. Now, ladies, I am sure we all want to know what exactly was in Ciara's prayer that she said to God for her to receive such a huge blessing compared to her past relationships. But I am here to tell you, none of us has to know, because Ciara mentioned how she had to do a lot of soul searching and had to remove herself from such a toxic man onto a man who not only was a man of God, but high value, who clearly was sent to her, who wanted to be married and have children. You see, ladies, those are men who already know what they want out of life, and those are the men you have to go out of. You don't want a man who just goes with the flow. Trust me, you don't want those type. The same thing goes for Steve Harvey, who eventually marries Marjorie Harvey. Now, Marjorie is a mature kind of woman, which shows you it can happen at any age of getting a high-value man. Marjorie clearly knew a high-value man was only worth her time and effort. Marjorie and Ciara are what you consider as pedestal wives. A pedestal wife is a woman who is in complete control of her feminine energy and knows how to use it to her benefit. She is a sparkle in her husband's eye. He becomes weak from her touch, worship the ground she walks on, see no wrong in anything she does, and he literally will make anything happen to keep her happy. You see, this a lot with Steve Harvey and Marjorie's marriage, because Steve will literally keep 6 different kind of incomes, not only to keep up his own lifestyle, but to keep up the life he has with Marjorie. Marjorie and Ciara are women who are very busy around the home, from cooking and cleaning and living very stress-free lifestyles. They are flown on trips, take daily luxury shopping sprees. They have date night all the time, sometimes even on the yacht. They hold holiday parties, keeping their children fed, possibly taking care of side businesses, but their family always comes first, mainly their husband, who she loves dearly. In return, Marjorie and Ciara were the kind of woman before marriage who men would dream to have. And because these type of women have class and etiquette, and of course a lot of sex appeal, they allowed the man to pursue them, informed their husband before marriage that they had to wait for a certain time to have sex. They lived a very feminine lifestyle and made it known that they wanted to be married and have a family. Ladies, I am not telling you to express all of this on the first or few dates, but at some point, you have to pay close attention to what a man truly wants from you, from his actions to his words. If your goal is to become married and have a family, over time that should be mentioned so you don't waste your time, ladies. Pedestal wives are also women who refuse to give a lot of men their time, let alone have sex with them, because she'd rather give her all to the man that's possibly best for her. Yes, Marjorie and Ciara had already had children before their current marriage, but that do not take away from high-value men seeing them as wife material. You see, women who are pedestal wives that are marrying other successful high-value black men, or men in general, aren't women who are overly masculine, wearing 40 inches of weave, now allowing men to disrespect them. They're only allowing men to get close to them who are seen as leaders, protectors, and providers, and etc. Pedestal wives are above the stereotype. She isn't twerking all over Instagram, showing her body off to everyone online, talking about sex. She isn't bashing men all day online, promoting the feminist movement, let alone being a part of it, allowing a man to disrespect her in any way or form. She isn't promoting scamming. She's not promoting I don't need a man for anything or any of that, ladies. Pedestal future wives plan the kind of family that she actually wants for herself and that she will have with certain type of men that she knows she can have healthy marriage with and children. And ladies, let me be very clear. Marriage is a challenge, but it does not mean that you should give up on it. I think if you truly want to be married and have this lifestyle, you should definitely go forward with it with a certain type of men. You may have to go to the opposite side of town to meet these type of men, because I'm sorry, ladies, but they're not always in your hometown or in your home state. In addition to that, this lifestyle that Ciara and Margie has is my ultimate femininity goals for myself when it comes to marriage. That is what I truly, truly want for myself. And ladies, let me be clear. Yes, I have college degrees, and yes, I have my own business. But being a pedestal wife, and as long as everything goes as planned as I want, is something that I always, always dreamed of. And I want it for my own personal life. I know some women don't feel marriage should be a goal nor is it an accomplishment, but for me, it would be, because I've always wanted it. I've always wanted this life for myself, and I'm currently manifesting it for it to happen as we speak. I want a home with my husband by providing myself to not only his needs, but he meeting my own needs. I wanted a beautiful home that we share together, that I have decorated to the T. I wanted the holiday parties. I want the well-groomed and mannered future children that we will have together. I want my family to be health conscious. I want to have the cookouts. I want to attend the ballet recitals and sports tournaments for my children, making sure their homework is always done. I want to be flown on luxury trips. I want dates on the yachts. I want to shop in luxury stores. I want spa day. You know, ladies, this is just what I want. And this is what I will have due to, manifestation. That's just what it is. And ladies, manifestation is definitely something that can work. You just have to stay, to the T and on your standards. In addition to that, Ciara and Margie are the type of pedestal wives that are not only taken care of by their man, but they stay in the gym, making sure their bodies stay on point by doing yoga, Pilates, their hair, makeup, nails and toes always look pretty, and etc. You would never see this woman with bonnets on her head in public, going out with pajamas on in public, overly loud, and always walking around with an attitude or any of that. These women live very peaceful lives and very unapologetic about being a pedestal wife. As a feminine woman like myself, I've always wanted that lifestyle with my future husband. And as long as I remain on that right track, as I mentioned, ladies, I definitely will have it. The same life can be for you, ladies. Trust me when I say this. But you can't allow yourself to be caught up with today's generation of dating. Like I said, Margie is a pedestal wife, and she was extremely smart when it came to Steve. She makes sure all her man needs are met, because she knows a man who is well taken care of, mainly his personal needs, is going to go out and bring you an even bigger bag back to you each and every time. Sorry, ladies, you just can't get this from low-value men, unfortunately, who don't know where they'll be in 5 to 10 years. They don't have no thought process of having a home, a family, high credit scores. They don't want nice cars. They just don't want anything out of life. You just cannot get you. Ladies, please stop thinking you have to build a man up. He has to build himself up. You are not a bodybuilder. I'm sorry, but that's just not it. And take note of that, what man that you are currently dating. I'm not telling anyone to break up with anyone, but this is just what it is. And you can only get this out of certain type of men who are protectors, providers, husband types, and lovers. But ladies, I will go into much deeper into my ebook that's coming soon. But for now, please follow my Femininity Instagram at TheGoddessofFemininity on Instagram. Stay classy, ladies, and beautiful. Mwah.